Next speaker, I give the floor to the Congres Mondial Amazigh. You have the floor.
Madame la Présidente,
Madam President, ladies and gentlemen,
les Amazigh constituent le peuple premier.
the Amazigh are a First Nation of North Africa. They're commonly called Berbers. The Durban Conference in 2001, which we took part in, was a historic event and raised great hopes among us because we believed in a real commitment by states, international organizations and civil society to really struggle against racism and all forms of discrimination. 8 years later, regretfully, we must recognize that for the Amazigh people, things have not worked out. We continue to suffer repression, prohibition and exclusion just because we are Amazigh. Here in Geneva, we have listened to the governments who run our country in North Africa saying that there is no racism in their country and giving lessons in tolerance and respect for human rights. Unfortunately, we can say that today there are people in prison in Morocco simply because they claimed the right to their Amazigh language and culture. In Algeria, 102 Kabyles were killed in a peaceful demonstration for the independence of the Kabylie region, in Tunisia, and Tunisia has practically eradicated the Amazigh in the country. In Libya, Amazigh were attacked in the village of Yefren in December 2008 by Arabist extremists with the assistance and in the presence of police and army. Beyond the declaration which was made here in Geneva, what we are hoping for is concrete measures beginning with immediate real progress and respect for their rights is the only thing that can restore hope to us. Just 1 second to say that, speaking for our NGO, Madam, we believe in international law and in the UN, and we hope...
Please.
Mais nous pensons que l'ONU ne doit pas rester un club exclusif des États.
There's a point of order. You have the floor.
شكرا سيد الرئيس.
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, firstly we wish to assert that our country is in favor of the participation of NGOs, and as many NGOs as possible should be present and participate in the Durban Review Conference, but this does not in any way mean that these NGOs have the right to tackle subjects which do not fall under the agenda of the Durban Review Conference, and it does not mean that NGOs can introduce false information, incorrect information, as has been the case in the previous speaker's statement. So please do call the speaker to order, and I would urge you, Madam, to interrupt him in full respect of procedures. Thank you, Madam.
I thank the representative of Libya for the statement. I appeal to the speaker, please, if you're asked to stop for a moment, you have to stop so that a point of order can be entertained, please. And in regard to what the point of order is, may I call on the speaker to please use the appropriate language and also to focus on the issues that we are dealing with here. I will give you the floor to complete your statement, and please address it in the context of what the Libyan representative had indicated. You have the floor, sir. Please complete your statement.
Well, perhaps I didn't understand procedure properly. I do apologize. Having said that, I do believe that I remained within the remit. And if we want to make progress on the issue of struggling against discrimination, we should also denounce discrimination which exists. So as I was saying, beyond the declaration adopted here in Geneva, what we're expecting is real action, beginning with an immediate stop to violence and oppression against the Amazigh people. This is a fact. Only real progress in respect for our rights can restore hope and trust to us. As an NGO, we firmly believe in international law and in the UN and hope that they will help us have our rights recognized and respected. But we believe that the UN should not remain an exclusive club of states. The UN should open to all peoples and nations of the world so that the whole of humankind be democratically represented in the international community. It is therefore
move to the next speaker. I give the floor to Article 19, the International Center Against Censorship, and once again appeal to speakers to please remain within the time frame and also to observe the rules of this conference. I thank you.